The 1-10 Jacksonville Jaguars are rode down this week off to Minnesota to face the 5-6 Minnesota Vikings, who showed last week they are capable of cooking up more than just one meal.
Cousins sets and throws, touchdown!
The Panthers went out of their way to stop Dalvin Cook, essentially daring Kirk Cousins to beat them, so he did.
Deep backfield, 2nd and goal. Cousins to the end zone, touchdown!
Because TD pass of the game was the game winner and part of a showing that saw him put up over 300 yards and a rating over 115.
Cousins throw, it is caught by Jefferson.
No Adam Thielen, no problem. Justin Jefferson continuing to show why he will be in the Offensive Rookie of the Year debate at the season's end.
Is able to get rid of it and connects with Jefferson for a Vikings first down.
So why wouldn't Captain Kirk run it back? The Jags D allowed Baker Mayfield to 2 scores, his yards per attempt against them 8.9, his rating 116.7.
Mayfield a fake throw into the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown.
And none of those numbers are surprising, as the Jaguars have struggled across the board against the pass all year long.
Play action, they fake to Hunt. Baker to the end zone, wide open for the Cleveland Titans.
It's not like the Vikings won't try running them. Jacksonville allowing Kareem Hunt to go for over 200 rushing yards combined last week. Both of the yards are run.
Here's Chubb, wide open seam of real estate. Chubb showing the wheels.
And again, none of that shocking, as their deficiencies on defense have been present in the run game all year long as well.
Hunt finds the edge. Hunt with a burst inside the 10.
So that seems to set up Dalvin Cook nicely. Was held in check last. He's still second to Derrick Henry in rush yards this year and has 13 rushing TDs.
3rd and goal. We'll try again. He's in.
And again, even in games where he doesn't produce a shiny stat line, he sets up Cousins, who then just makes defenses pay with a heavy dose of play action.
Off the fake to Cook. Cousins fires, and the catch is made for a first down.
The Jaguars also have been able to keep defenses on those. Running back James Robinson going for 128 yards on 5.8 yards per kick against a solid Browns run defense.
Robinson trying to push that pile, still going. Oh boy. Still going into the end zone for the touchdown.
His effectiveness helped new starter Mike Glennon out. Glennon threw for a couple TDs, wasn't picked off, had a passer rating over 95, one of the stronger showings by a Jags QB in some time.
Glennon again, play action, faking to Robinson, beautifully thrown pass. Johnson lunges, touchdown.
And the Vikings have struggled against pass for most of the year.
On 3rd down, reception for the 20, still going over to the end zone.
However, they come into this game, spot them off once.
Bridgewater looking, he throws, and it is picked off.
The Vikings are out of Cook, and they are facing a team with a single win on its 3rd QB. But 3rd QBs often play with nothing to lose attitudes, and that can be dangerous. Get the comments section going with your predictions. We will get
Glennon to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Glennon in a very tight space, taking a shot. And Jacksonville back in. You know what to do. 3, play action. Cousins going deep for Jefferson in the end zone. Touchdown.
So today, the Minnesota Vikings are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Today's game is noon, if you're Central Time, 10 a.m. here on the West Coast, 1 p.m. over on the East. They're going to be playing today at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The line on this game is the Vikings minus 10 points. The over and under is 51.5 points. Now, my keys to victory in this game is not to be overconfident. The 1-10 Jaguars come to town. We can't overlook this team. You know, we just can't come in here and say, oh, they've only won one game all season and think we're just going to come in here and and just steamroll this team. We need to come in. We need to play Viking football. We need to play the run game. And according to the Jaguars statistics, their passing game is weak as well. So we should be able to have a big day offensively against this team again. But we cannot come into this team overconfident, thinking we're just going to run through them. If we go out there, we play Viking football, then we should be able to win this game fairly easily. The Jaguars' defense is pretty bad against both the pass and the run. So Adam Thielen, he will be back this week. And Justin Jefferson, I believe, is going to be the rookie of the year. He should continue to have a great season. And this game right here should be big for Justin Jefferson. So right now the Vikings have enough weapons where they shouldn't have to lean on Dalvin Cook quite as much as they have. But this team does need to come out and play aggressive football, offensively and defensively. If they can go out and they can play aggressively on both sides of the ball, this will be a cakewalk for the Vikings. Now, my prediction for this game is going to be the Vikings 31-17 is my prediction. And the last touchdown scored by the Jaguars will be late in the game, where it really is going to have any bearing on the contest at all. So again, my prediction for this game is the Vikings 31, the Jacksonville Jaguars 17. We have about 39 minutes to go before the game starts. And so if the Vikings win this game, that'll put the Vikings at 500 at 6-6. With 4 games left, we would need to win all those 4 games, I believe. We need to win our last 4 games to be able to make the playoffs. Now, it's very possible that the Vikings can do that. The only big roadblock I see in front of the Vikings right now would be Tampa Bay. We never really played well against Tampa Bay, and then now they got Tom Brady. They got some offensive weapons over there, and so I'm not sure how well the Vikings will match up with that team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But if we can get past Tampa Bay, I don't see the Vikings having a problem making the playoffs. They should be able to win. Definitely, they can win 3 of the last 4. That'll put them at 9-7. That still may be enough to get the Vikings into the playoffs. Winning the last 3 of the 4 games, that might still be enough to get them in. But if we win them all, that definitely will put us in the playoffs.
Love Foundation.
Of course, once you make the playoffs, anything can happen. So if you can go ahead on a win today, beat Tampa live, the Vikings have the opportunity to make the playoffs. That would be a hell of a turnaround from 1-5 to 10-6. That means we would have went 9-1. That's a lot of momentum going into the playoffs. A lot of momentum. But that's looking a bit far ahead. Starting with the Jacksonville Jaguars, we have to play them honestly. We have to play them like this was a playoff game. And if the Vikings can do that, they'll be okay. Do is I'm going to end this here. I'm going to come back when the game starts, and we'll be able to get into it. Games.